What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sports Magazine Collector. I'm Brad, and today I've got a new Sports Illustrated slab from CGC. All right, guys. So while I continue to wait for the long and lonely days until my own Sports Illustrated issues get back from CGC, I have shared with you that from time to time, I will pick up a slab that has already been graded, on eBay or wherever I see one that I think is a good deal or an issue that I've really wanted to get. So I just got one in the mail today. I want to share it with you. Let's go ahead and cut through the suspense, and I'll show you. This is what I got. And this is Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer, first cover, and it's graded at a 9.0. All right, so if you've seen my other videos, you know that I've already had a copy of this issue. I had an 8.5, and I talked a lot about that issue. I talked a lot about why, to me, this is one of the most underrated issues. And so Rafael Nadal, tennis great, currently has won the most majors of any player in men's tennis history, 22. And then Roger Federer, another tennis great. He was the all-time leader for quite a while. He's won 20. It's just very recently that both Nadal and Djokovic passed him up. But these are two of the three greatest tennis players of all time, and it's the first cover for both of them. So that's huge. I think this is probably the best example in the history of Sports Illustrated of two superstar athletes sharing the first cover together. There are instances out there where this has happened other times, but to me, there's never been an instance where both of the athletes are of as big stature as these guys. Now, I know tennis is not huge in the U.S. like it has been in the past, but worldwide, Federer and Nadal, some of the greatest, most well-known, most popular celebrity athletes of all time. So this is a super underrated issue, and for me personally, as I've explained before, I'm huge Rafael Nadal fan. So absolutely wanted to upgrade this from my 8.5 to this 9.0. Really excited to have snagged this 9.0. And I was trying to think of some other comparisons, for the non-tennis lovers out there of what this is could be compared to, with having both Nadal and Federer on here. And I thought of this. You've got Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. They actually both share a rookie card. And also Magic and Larry were, they were tied together, linked together throughout their career, just like Nadal and Federer. They're very much linked together. They had a major rivalry going on. And so, yeah, I was kind of thinking about how you got that Magic and that Bird rookie card. Now, there was a third guy on that rookie card, too. I don't remember who it is, but that's kind of irrelevant. You got Magic and Bird sharing a rookie card, I think from 1980. And yeah, that's pretty similar to what I would compare this to. And so I was just curious. I searched some recent eBay sales of that Magic Johnson and Larry Bird rookie card, and PSA 9 recently sold for $18,000. I also looked up some Nadal rookie cards. A PSA 10 recently sold for $5,000. So this Nadal Federer issue, it's not worth that right now. I picked it up for less than $1,000. But I think it's going to grow in value. To me, it's one, like I said, that I think is super underrated, that I think will appreciate over time. Doesn't really matter because I'm not going to sell it unless I were to happen to come upon another upgrade, which as of now, there are not any higher graded copies than this. But if I ever got the opportunity for a 9.2, 9.4, 9.6, or 9.8, then I would sell this one. Otherwise, it's a PC item. I'm going to keep it forever. So another interesting thing about this is I bought it, I think like 2 days before Roger Federer announced his retirement. So Roger Federer just came out the other day and said that after an amazing career, he is going to be retiring. I think he's going to finish up with the Laver Cup here coming up real soon. And then that's it for him. So that's pretty cool. That I picked this up right before that, because I kind of think that if this issue had hit the market afterwards, probably wouldn't have been able to get it for the price that I did, and probably would have been more eyes on it. It's just my guess. So anyway, yeah, I talked about how I had an 8.5, and then I have a 9 now, and those are the only two copies of this issue that have been graded as of today. There's only two. I also mentioned in another video how you've got the Sports Illustrated, the vintage issues from the 50s and the 60s and even the 70s that sometimes are just almost impossible to find in a newsstand. And but to me, there is a little sweet spot in there of semi-modern issues, of modern issues. I mean, from the, maybe like 2005 to 2015, that are also really hard to find sometimes. Now, they're kind of hard to find for a different reason. It's not because they're so old, but it's just because there weren't as many people buying them. Okay, because once again, by that time, the internet was kind of starting to take over. The printed publications were losing their popularity, and not a lot of people were going out to the newsstands and buying them like they were especially in the 80s and the 90s. So I think that's pretty cool. There's only two copies of this. I already sold my 8.5. As soon as I got this 9.0, here's what I did. I texted my buddy, who was a big Roger Federer fan, and he was actually bidding against me when I won the 8.5, and I beat him out on it. And we didn't even know until afterwards. I had texted him like, "Hey, check this out, this issue that I won." And he's like, "Oh, well, you beat me." And we didn't even know we were both bidding on it. So anyway, as soon as I got this 9.0, I messaged him. I'm like, "Hey, do you still want this 8.5?" So he said, yes, I've already sold it to him. And we think it's pretty cool. I mean, this is a guy I went to high school with. And we now own the only two graded copies in the world as of today of this Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal first cover. I think that is super cool. And having a pop 1 of 1, none higher item of these two guys, I think is also really neat. I only have one other issue that I know for sure is a pop 1 of 1, none higher. That's my Kobe Bryant regional variant. That's a 9.2. This was a regional variant with 6 covers that week, and this 9.2, it's the highest copy in the world. So you can't really go wrong with having the single best item of a Kobe piece. And I feel the same way about this Nadal and this Federer. Now, I don't expect it to remain the highest graded issue, or the highest graded copy of this issue forever. In fact, a friend of mine told me that they had one they were sending in that had a shot at a 9.8. So we'll see how long this is the top dog. But for now, I am the proud owner of the highest graded copy of the Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal first cover. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to share it with you guys. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think about this one. Always appreciate likes and subscribes. I think I'm going to step away from the sports trivia for just a little bit. Maybe if my channel continues to grow and I get more interaction, maybe I'll go back to it. But I'm going to take a break on the sports trivia. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.